I wonder where are these people coming from? I guess most of them are from Croatia. So I see some names that are probably from UK, Macedonia, Bosnia. Really, really exciting. It's so good to have people from different parts of the world. Okay, a few more minutes. We have, oh, Joanna from Serbia. Hi, Joanna. I'm so jealous of nightlife in Belgrade.
Mm.
Okay, I see people are still joining, but we can start slowly, so they will definitely catch up with us with time. So, welcome everyone. It's so good to see all of you here. When we were planning this event, I really didn't expect so many people will join, so this makes it so much more exciting. For start, I would like to hear a bit about you guys. So, where are you all coming from? I see we have Joanna from Serbia, but please write in chat where you're based, in which city, in which country. I'm really curious. Split, Rijeka, Županja. Oh my God, exciting. Varaždin. I see some people that are also, oh, from Turkey, Banja Luka. Oh my God, I'm so excited. Nice. So when our company grows even more, 1 year I will take off and I will just visit everyone who is working with us. I will say I'm traveling around visiting our team members, and that will become my job. That's my life goals. Okay, I would just like to ask everyone to put yourself on mute if you are not speaking at the moment. Last night we heard few kids, few husbands, even some dogs. So this time, let's try to keep it professional. Nice. So let's start. So welcome everyone one more time. Welcome to free webinar, Become a Superstar Virtual Assistant, that's organized by Remote Bob in collaboration with NGO Human Potential from Croatia. So today we will go through a little bit about us, to know more like what is Remote Bob, what are we doing, how is it working, who is virtual assistant, what are basics of virtual assistant job, everything you need to know to become a great virtual assistant, and how would your average workday look like if you would become a virtual assistant, how much money VAs can make, what will you learn if you sign up for full training program? What are the details of our VA training? And in the end, we have discount and special offer for our training program for everyone who joined this webinar. Okay, so let's start with introductions. I'm Barbara Maheshwari. I'm founder of Remote Bob. Remote Bob is agency for virtual assistant that is also building a marketplace specialized 100% just for virtual assistants. We started in UK, in London, connecting clients from London with virtual assistants from Balkan countries. But as the company is growing, we are actually working with clients from other countries as well with virtual assistants. So at one point we will scale globally, and we will connect companies from US with VAs from US. Sorry, can I please ask everyone to put themselves on mute once again? So if you are not speaking, please put yourself on mute. Thank you, thank you. Okay, Remote Bob started 3 years ago with a mission to enable people from all countries to have access to remote jobs with flexible working hours. Ever since then, we gathered around 60 virtual assistants that are serving our clients, and we have over 100 5-star reviews from satisfied clients on Trustpilot. Other than leading Remote Bob, I'm also doing some speaking gigs, mainly about future of work, remote work, how to scale business, and also consulting some companies in Croatia, UK, Dubai, and in India. Other than that, I have my colleague Jelena Rapljanovic, who is my main partner in crime, who is managing half of the company. So we also launched another brand called ljudskipotencijali.com, which in Croatian means human potential. And that is basically an NGO with purpose of offering interesting, interactive, short trainings for people that want to get access to remote and flexible jobs. So we all had experience with attending those like long and expensive educations that are sometimes taking like years or months. And after we graduate from those educations, we still don't really know how to get a job or what can we even do with those kind of skills. But our aim is to provide short training courses that will be interactive and interesting. So you won't just be sitting and listening lecture. You will actually learn by examples and by doing tasks and engaging in like real work. And after that, you will know exactly what kind of jobs you can get and what kind of value you can bring to entrepreneurs. So this is briefly.
I'm sorry, Barbara, to interrupt you, but we have people waiting in the waiting room. So maybe you could let them in, or maybe assign a host to me.
That's probably a good idea. Okay. Thank you, Jelena.
Thank you.
Just can you please enable screen sharing for me now? Just click on safety in the bottom of the screen, and then when you click on safety, there will be like enable screen sharing for everyone.
Here we go.
Thank you, Jelena. Okay, so by developing these two brands with Remote Bob, we are having many job openings for new virtual assistants. We have huge demand from our clients from UK. They're all really eager to work with exceptional virtual assistants. So at one point we had like 20 new clients that want to hire a virtual assistant next month, and we couldn't recruit that many virtual assistants. So we were thinking, what's the best way how to quickly educate someone with basic admin experience how to become a fabulous virtual assistant. That's how we designed and launched our training program for virtual assistants that really enables you to learn different skills, to perform different tasks, to use many tools, and to gain that mindset and personality that you need to collaborate with clients successfully. That was a little bit about us. Now I would love to hear more about you guys. Why did you decide to join this program, and why are you interested in becoming a virtual assistant? Okay, I think Milica raised hand. So Milica, do you want to share with us why are you interested in becoming a virtual assistant?
Hi, everyone. First of all, can you hear me?
Yes, we can.
Okay, perfect. So I'm glad to be here. So to put it short, I have some experience working remotely. So I was working as an appointment setter for some time, and after that I changed jobs and I started working as a business development representative. So that's pretty much like a similar role. And I had a lot of fun speaking to people all around the world. I was able to, I don't know, maybe perfect my English skills, to learn how different people from all around the world work, communicate, and so on. And when I saw this opportunity, I just wanted to give it a shot, because I also have some experience, and I don't think it's going to be very, let's say, hard for me to switch from working as an appointment setter to virtual assistant. I might be wrong, but I'm
Actually,
open to...
Milica, you are not wrong. I think that some virtual assistants are also doing appointment setting among other tasks. So it's what is in common between appointment setting and virtual assistants is that you can do both jobs remotely with flexible working hours, but probably when working as a VA, you will have like more diversified tasks. So in appointment setting, you are doing same things every day. Well, as virtual assistant, you often have new activities. Thank you so much for sharing that, Milica. I see few more people raised the hand. So Asfak, am I pronouncing your name right? Would you like to share what encouraged you to think about becoming a virtual assistant?
Yeah, hi Barbara. Yes, you pronounced my name correctly. My name is Park. I'm basically from India, and I have previously worked with many British clients. And the reason behind me working as a VA is because this job gives you the flexibility. I mean, you can work and you can travel at the same time. So this is the best advantage to work as a VA. So that's the main thing, for me to work as a VA. That's why the most important
Yes,
and most interesting.
especially if you already have experience working with international people. That's really big advantage, and then it's much easier to find other remote jobs as well. So
And
thank you.
also the British Standard Time is usually, very compatible for me to work for British clients and also live my own personal life properly and have a proper balance. So that's also the one of the major things about it.
Many advantages. Thank you for sharing. Let's hear Shayla.
Hello, everyone. I hope you can hear me. So, Barbara, nice to meet you. And I want to say I have been working remotely for 11 years, mostly in China, Japan, in Asia. I'm actually an English teacher, but during some circumstances, let's say I lost my job, and I love working remotely. I have a child, she's 11, so it's very appropriate, for me to work
Convenient
remotely.
as well, yeah.
I cannot work like in the office from 8 to 4 or so I think this is a job for me.
Thank you, Shayla, for sharing. I think Leila and Matea again wanted to say something, so I see Matea first. Matea, would you like to share?
Hi, can you hear me?
Yes, we can. And then Leila will be the last one because we have many more slides to see.
Okay. Okay, so I will just say it's because of flexible working hours. I have two small children. They're a small difference, age difference. They're 11 months apart. So that's a bit challenging for me as well. And because I have experience in working with foreign people. One summer I spent working in Pula, actually in Medellin, with British people. And I liked working with foreign people. I like their open mindedness, and that's why I would. That's why I think this job would suit for me.
Thank you, Matea. Leila, we still have few minutes to hear you, and then we need to move forward. So, Leila, would you like to share your perspective? Okay. Leila, I see you are raising hand, but not saying anything. So I'll give word to Nicolina. Nicolina.
Hi, nice to meet you all. So I also will put it short. I studied social work and decide in my final year that I will need 3 jobs aside to survive here with that paycheck. So I decided that I can use that knowledge that I have already for something much more fun. I also signed in for a new master of industrial and organizational psychology. And I will need a good internship. So I wanted to use time to learn something new and find something that maybe fits me better.
Thank you, Nicolina. It's so good to meet few new interesting people and hear how everyone has a different goal and aim and a different purpose and something that attracts him to this profession. So my Canva is going crazy today. Just a second. Where are we? So who is the virtual assistant? I think some of you already had experience with it, but for everyone else, virtual assistant is not some magical AI chatbot. Virtual assistant is actual real person, like a remote assistant or a secretary that is working remotely. So a virtual assistant is not traveling to work, not coming to office. It's virtual assistant is a person that is staying home and working remotely. So location wise, you just need your computer or laptop and internet, and you can work from anywhere, from Croatia, from London, from India, from Thailand, or wherever you want to be. It's only important that you have functional internet and computer. Main goals of virtual assistant are number one, help the client to have more free time. So all clients decide to hire virtual assistant because they feel too busy and they have too many tasks on their plate. So every one of them wants someone who will take over a few tasks from them. And many clients who worked with some other VA agencies before often tell me that they were really disappointed because they realized that in order to explain a virtual assistant what they want him to do, they need 10 hours. And if they want to do the task alone, it takes only 2-3 hours. So they get very frustrated and they kind of give up from that. That's why in this training, we are teaching all our virtual assistants how to understand what is client's goal and proactively help him to achieve it. So let's say if you want to help your client with writing blog, it shouldn't take like 1 hour or 15 questions to find out what is that your client wants or needs. We are teaching you how to approach conversations and challenges to gather enough information for you to do your work on a really high level, and at the same time to save your clients time. Because if a virtual assistant can save clients time, then client is always satisfied. Other goal is to help your client to be more organized. So many clients, entrepreneurs, or busy professionals that decide to hire their virtual assistant, since they are too busy, they often have mess in their inbox, chaos with their documents. They don't know where are their passwords. So it feels really chaotic and hectic the whole time. And having a person by their side, someone who knows where to find contracts, someone who is organizing documents in folders, someone who knows where can they save their passwords, it is really like important for them, and they see that as a huge support and value and something that they are happy to pay and reward. So in order to be a really good virtual assistant, you need to understand and have in your mind that every day your purpose should be to help your client to save time, so do tasks instead of them, and don't like ask him 50 questions, and also be very organized and help him to be better organized. So what are characteristics of a great VA? What are personality traits of someone that would be a great virtual assistant? Number one, organized. So in order to be good in virtual assistants, you really need to be organized. You need to know where are your documents, where are the folders, how to organize them, where did you save password, when is your meeting, and when do you need to attend your meeting. That is kind of bare minimum. If you are not organized, then you also won't be able to help your client to become organized. Other than that, a great virtual assistant is proactive. So for example, if I ask my virtual assistant, can you please prepare a contract for me? I want him to do it. And if he needs more instructions or more details, he should chase me to give him those details and make sure that in the end of the day, I have my contract ready. If I would have one person who I need to tell him, prepare the contract, then also I need to remind him 3 times, don't forget to prepare the contract. Then also I need to like check, is it done correctly, or maybe 3 times need to revise something. Then it's not really a good collaboration for me, and then I won't be happy because my virtual assistant is not proactive and he's not chasing me, I need to chase him. So every client who is searching for virtual assistant wants someone who is organized and proactive. Other than that, resourceful. So there are 2 types of people. First type of people is when you see some new tool online, you will like get scared and confused and say, I don't know how to do this. This is not for me. And that is not resourceful type of person, and that is not the right type of person for virtual assistant role. Resourceful type of people are the ones that see some completely new tool and they say, oh, I've never heard about this, but it's fine. I'll search on Google, I'll ask ChatGPT, I'll ask my friends, I'll find a way to do it. So, you know, having that mindset that whatever new task or tool you see, you will find a way to sort it out. That is the right confidence and the attitude that virtual assistants should have. Then good eye for detail, good communication skills, confidence, and someone who is responsible and reliable. This is kind of bare minimum personality trait set. When we are recruiting virtual assistants, we are always seeking for people that fit this profile. Can I again please ask everyone who are not currently speaking to put themselves on mute? Thank you. So basics of virtual assistant job. All virtual assistants are working 100% remotely, so they are working from home. They also have flexible working hours, which means that as virtual assistant, you can work only mornings, or only afternoons, or only evenings, whatever works for you and for your client or agency. So with traditional jobs, we usually need to work like 9 to 5, and there's not much flexibility to work around that schedule. Well, as virtual assistant, when you are starting to collaborate with our agency, we are asking you like, how many hours a week are you available and in which time frame? So for example, you can say, I want to work every morning between 9 and 12. And then we will find client who also wants someone who is active in that time slot, and we will make you with him. Also, something that is really convenient, as virtual assistant, you don't need to accept full-time job. So if you want to work only 5 hours a week, or 10 hours a week, or 20 hours a week, that's fine, which is really, really convenient for people that are having kids, or maybe for someone who is currently attending education. It's a lot more flexible than any other job. In order to work as a virtual assistant, you need your laptop or computer, good internet connection, and quiet corner for work. So if you are working as virtual assistant, even though you are working remotely, we expect you to be in professional setting. So we don't want you to connect to a business meeting from your phone, or from a crowded restaurant, or while walking in the park. Even though we are working remotely, we expect everyone that when you are working, when you are attending online meeting, that you will find a quiet place in your home where you can connect and work in professional environment. And again, my Canva is going crazy. Apologies for this. It seems that we are in a rush to move forward with presentation. Okay, now again, I have a question for you guys, and this time I want you to write in chat. If you would have a virtual assistant, what would you delegate to him? So we can delegate to virtual assistant anything that we need to do on a weekly basis, and it is kind of repetitive. So we had clients that delegated to virtual assistant to order gifts for birthdays, or to book restaurants, or to complete forms for insurance, or even to manage their Tinder profile. So right now I'm asking you to write in chat, if you would have virtual assistant, which boring repetitive task that you are currently doing on a weekly basis would you delegate to virtual assistant? And unfortunately, it can't be cooking lunch because it's remote. So let me see the best idea. Pay bills. Pay bills is a good idea. It would be even better if you don't need to send money to your VA to pay your bills. Answering emails, good idea. Many clients are hiring assistants to answer their emails. Making phone calls, especially for introverts. I know many of my friends are struggling when they need to call someone, and they would gladly pay someone to call people instead of them. So making appointments, like making dentist appointments, making doctor appointments. We actually had one client who hired virtual assistant to do homework on his university instead of him. We also had many VAs, many clients who are like working in management roles in remote jobs in UK, and they have few tasks that they don't really enjoy doing, so they decided to just pay virtual assistant to do their work instead of them, which is also okay, I guess. Okay, dealing with tax administration, that is someone that everyone would like to avoid. Managing LinkedIn. Yeah, managing your LinkedIn on a daily basis can have really, really positive impact. Like when I started posting on LinkedIn on a daily basis, I was getting many like job opportunities, new projects, speaking gigs. So posting on a regular basis on LinkedIn really pays off. Retyping documents, social media management, reservations, Correct. These are all things that you can delegate to virtual assistant. Also, let's say planning events or preparing newsletter, writing blogs, managing financial decisions. I'm not really sure we can delegate that to virtual assistant. So virtual assistant is, let's say, someone who can save your time, but he can't make important decisions instead of you. I mean, it's not wise that virtual assistant makes important decisions instead of you. Any more ideas? I see mainly everything related to admin, to social media, blogs, newsletters, anything regarding like personal lifestyle, maybe ordering groceries online, finding cleaner, finding a nanny. Many ideas. So, you know, like before it was normal that I am doing everything on my own. Now, let's say even when I need to attend a wedding in different city and find a hairstylist, I simply think I don't have 30 minutes to call 10 hairstyle appointments to find one that has like free slot in that time frame. So I often just ask my virtual assistant to do that for me. Video editing is really good idea as well. Scheduling free time. Yes, I also think that many people are struggling with self-discipline. So having someone who will like call you in the morning for 5 minutes and tell you today you need to study, or today you need to do this task at work, don't procrastinate, or today you need to eat healthy. I think like having assistant who will push us with self-discipline and help us to organize our life, to take time off, to find better work-life balance, that's also very useful. Travel planning, yes, many clients take VA just to plan their holidays. That is also very time-consuming. Great, people. I see so many good ideas. So yeah, according to that, what do we all need to know to become an excellent virtual assistant? We need to learn how to organize documents and emails, how to do research and present results in a way that client wants to see, how to take notes at the meeting. And, you know, some people will say these tasks sound quite basic, but they're actually not, because when you are taking notes, there is huge difference how two virtual assistants would present these notes. Some virtual assistants will simply do it as transcript and it will look really messy. While other virtual assistant who has more experience and better expertise, he will make it look really like neat, tidy, structured, organized per departments, separated for every person, and with conclusions was the next step after meeting. So my point is like when you are gaining working experience as a virtual assistant, or you are attending course and learning, the difference in quality of your work becomes huge, even in simple tasks like this. So creating newsletters, arranging meetings, what to do when you need to arrange meetings between 10 different directors in 3 different time zones, and you can't find a slot when they are all available, how to react. All these are things that we will learn during our course. Then how to write professional email, how to create newsletter in MailChimp, MailerLite, HubSpot, ActiveCampaign, how to shortlist suppliers. So when you get a task that you need to order business cards, do you need to send it to your client list of 20 different suppliers, or do you need to summarize top 3 and suggest which decision you would make? How to coordinate team members, how to prepare good reports, how to manage posts for social media and design content, how to do basic bookkeeping, prepare PowerPoint presentation or presentations in Canva, how to help your clients with fundraising, with LinkedIn outreach. There is really like 20 to 30 tasks that clients are delegating to virtual assistant, and during this training we will go through every one of them. Other than this list of like frequently delegated tasks, we will also learn how to face challenges, how to solve problems, how to understand how every company works. So when you join any company, you will already know what departments are there and what is their job description. We will also learn how to use tools such as PowerPoint, LinkedIn, Canva, Facebook, Instagram, MailChimp, Asana, Trello, Monday, Clockify, ClickUp, Slack, Excel, Google Calendar, Squarespace, Calendly. When you are negotiating a new project with a client, if a client is asking, for example, do you have any experience in Notion or ClickUp? And you say, no, I don't. It will often be a deal breaker and you won't be able to get a good project because of that. And using tools like ClickUp or Notion is really simple. So that is something that we can learn in one day and that we can use on a daily basis in our work to track tasks, to measure productivity, and to help us and our clients to organize our work. We will also learn how to proactively propose tasks to your client. So not just sit and wait while your client delegates something to you, but understand his goals and propose tasks that will help him to accomplish those goals and how to bring value to the company. When we learn how to bring value to the company, that helps us not only in our life as virtual assistant, but in any other company. So how does the job of virtual assistant look like? What I like the most about virtual assistants is that you can do different things every day. So for example, we have one client, Leo, who is with us for last 3-4 years, and he is producing songs for a karaoke game. So what our assistant is doing, our assistant is every day updating lyrics on videos of songs every day for 4 hours. Then we have another client, fashion designer in London, Noshua. So for her, our virtual assistant is writing website descriptions, descriptions of dresses for her workshop, even like updating newsletter list, or sometimes editing social media posts. We also have another client, Pascal, who has art gallery. So for her, we are helping her to organize art exhibitions, gathering sponsors, helping her with shipping of her paintings when she sells some art, finding additional platforms where she can sell art. So this is another example how you get a task that is completely new and different than anything you did before, but because we have that mindset that we are resourceful and we will always find solution, we actually managed to find few more platforms when she can sell her art. We also had project Vyom, where we were just writing a lot of blogs about real estates. So it's really exciting because you get amazing reference, you can learn a lot from these fabulous people, and it's interesting and fun because every day you are doing something new. So how much can you earn working as a virtual assistant? It's really big range. So from 0 to 30 euros per hour. Usually people that are still gathering experience and working and learning how to work on these tasks, they are sometimes doing volunteering or internship, or there are some really affordable virtual assistants that are working for even like 2 or 4 euros per hour, and they are often based in Africa, Philippines, and India. Then we have virtual assistants that are working mainly in Eastern Europe. If agency finds a project for you, and they are mainly earning between 5 and 10 euros per hour. And then we have experienced VAs who also know how to find clients and sell their services, and they can earn anywhere between 11 and 30 euros per hour. So as you can see, range is really huge. Initially, you are just gathering experience and basically learning how to do these tasks. then you are able to deliver tasks and to do quality work with good instructions. And when someone else finds a client for you, and the last stage is when you become so confident and experienced that you can also source clients for yourself. Okay, so if you join virtual assistant training, we will learn these tasks. So anything from research to writing emails, arranging meetings, planning events, managing documents, doing LinkedIn outreach, creating invoices, reporting, creating posts for social media, preparing newsletter, and shortlisting suppliers. We will learn how to use tools. Sorry, can you please put yourself on mute if you are currently not speaking? So we will also learn tools like Asana, Slack, Excel, PowerPoint, Canva, MailChimp, Squarespace, Wix, LinkedIn, Google Calendar, and Calendly. And we will work on your personal skills. So in my experience, when a virtual assistant and client are collaborating, it's basically 60% skill set and 40% attitude and communication. That's why we are putting big focus on communication skills, how to be proactive, how to organize your time and your work, and how to understand what is value proposition, how to bring value to your client, and how to write sales proposition. And this is my favorite part, because once you learn how to write a really good sales proposition and how to bring value to your employer, you will never again struggle to get a job. So that is something that is really having huge impact on everyone who attended this education. Okay, so now I would like to invite our virtual assistants that are working as part of Remote Bob to share their experience, how it was for them when they started working as virtual assistants. So maybe Jelena, would you like to start?
Yes, for sure. Let me just briefly introduce myself. My name is Jelena, and I'm the project manager and the finance manager as well here at Remote Bob. Let me tell you a bit more about my background. I have been an assistant specializing in finance and administration, with a little bit of knack for operations in the Croatian market from 2017. And I was actually working from home. So I'm one of those people who was actually a VA without realizing that I am a VA. And my journey in the international environment actually began at Remote Bob. And here I have actually discovered an incredible potential for growth and advancement and promotions. And it actually all started with a training program like the one that will take place in November. And that training actually laid the foundation for my career. Shortly after completing the training, I was offered a position at Remote Bob. And basically, I joined a startup that thrives on innovation and growth, and everyone has a chance to book a meeting with the founder, express their ideas. So the environment is pretty dynamic and it has great potential. And what's even more exciting about everything that's related to virtual assistants is the full-time flexibility. So you can work from anywhere, anytime during the day. And it's basically a career path that perfectly aligns with everyone who is seeking a work-life balance, especially for moms like myself. I have 2 kids and I'm able to work from home. So that's basically an amazing opportunity for everyone who is seeking some kind of remote opportunity.
Thank you, Jelena. Jelena actually signed up for our first virtual assistant training that was in January. And when we met Jelena, we were really impressed with her proactivity, with her attitude, with her experience, and she was very like humble, even though she was fabulous. So just after training, we offered her a role of virtual assistant in one project. Then 2 months later, she got 2 new projects. Then 3 months later, she got promoted to project manager. And today, Jelena is also managing finance of the whole company. So that's example how in one small startup, someone can get promoted like 3-4 times in 1 year, which is incredible progress. I mean, Jelena is really rare type of person, but it is possible. Great, thank you so much, Jelena, for sharing. And we also have here Dolores. Dolores, how long are you with us? I forgot. It seems that we are working together forever. And tell us more about what kind of projects or tasks do you have and how it is for you?
Of course. Hello, everyone. It's really nice to meet all of you in person, let's say. So my name is Dolores, and I'm working with Remote Bob for almost 2 years now, which is crazy. I had no idea how long actually I've been here, but yeah, almost 2 years. And I started as a virtual assistant. I had a few projects, like smaller projects, and then I grew to more like bigger projects. I was working mostly in like marketing field for my clients. And now, since recently, I am working as a marketing manager here in Remote Bob. So I'm always, I see like in every few months, I feel more and more valued here, which is very rare and very great to have. So yeah, my usual like expertise are marketing and let's say administrative side. And I would say that like a few things that I like the most here in Remote Bob, probably like 3 main points would be that they match you with the perfect client they feel would suit your attitude and like your character. And I've never had a bad experience with any client that I worked with, and I worked with like 5-7 clients so far, something like that.
And what did your clients do? I know that you have one client who is something like attorney, but what about others? Remind me, like were they like consultants?
Yeah, some of them are consultants. One of my previous, honestly, one of my favorite clients were actually also a startup. They were growing like a platform for mental health, which was really nice. And other clients, they were not really selling, but what's the word?
Promoting.
No. They had like cabins, small cabins in UK, so people could actually be there for a couple of days to just
renting.
Renting.
Thank you. So that was really interesting project because I was working on their marketing team with them, and that was really, really nice. So basically all of the clients were really nice, really friendly, very professional as well. And I never experienced any pressure working with any one of them. So that's really nice. And also another very important, let's say, thing to me is that I work what I really want to work. So marketing and administration a little bit is something that I'm really passionate about. So I always work with clients who need those services. So that's also great. So I don't really have to work something I don't like. I can choose like with who I can work and what kind of work I can do. So that's something that's really great that I love here in Remote Bob. And yeah, I think that's all. I don't know if I forgot something.
Thank you, Dolores, so much for sharing. It makes me feel so much more motivated when I hear these kind of inputs from you guys.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, we did had some evil clients, but we would usually cancel them. We just feel that like when we work here, it's really important to have like a good environment, and earning a bit more money just and working with someone evil, it's not really worth it. So that's our policy. Okay, thank you, Dolores. I'll continue with our presentation. And details about the virtual assistant training. So when is it happening? On 21st November. We will have our training on Tuesdays and Thursdays from 6:30 p.m. to 9:30 p.m. Croatian time. Or actually Central European time, and it will be like for 1 month. So Tuesdays and Thursdays for 1 month. Full price of our training program is 427 euros, but we have special discount for everyone here. So what do you get included in this training? You get 30 hours of interactive lessons. So when I was a student, I was a really bad student because I never had concentration to sit somewhere for 5 hours and listen lectures. So my idea is that every education should be interactive. It should have more like practical assignments, games, and you should learn by doing or by example, not just by like listening some presentation. So every lesson has like explanation, how do we do something, then example, and then a task where you need to do it on your own. So by the end of the course, you actually have your portfolio, your map with documents that you did, with website in Wix or Squarespace that you designed, with blogs that you wrote, with social media that you prepared, with newsletters that you prepared. So when even if you are just starting and someone is asking you, what did you do before? You really have like big file of documents that you can show him that you produced. You will also get confirmation for completed education. And we always choose the few best people from our training, and we offer them a role in Remote Bob straight up after education. Or some people, if they are still lacking experience and they still need more confidence, they can also get opportunity to have internship in Remote Bob. So feedback from a previous group. This was like anonymous survey. We really wanted to get honest like input, what can we improve about our lessons, but it was mainly positive. You can read like people said they liked how we explored every tool in depth. They realized what kind of skill set they need to be a superstar VA. They liked the energy of the company. They liked how much we worked on soft skills. Training was well structured. So I do hope that the ones, can I please ask again, you guys that are not speaking right now, to put yourself on mute? And for everyone that are currently here, we have a promotional code, which is like 50% discount, which is valid only for 48 hours. So how do you use it? You click this link and then you click buy and put code promo. And discount of 50% will automatically get applied to your ticket. Yelena, can I maybe ask you to, after this event, we will send to everyone link of this training, so that everyone that are interested in training can have a code and link to buy the event.
Absolutely, and I will put it here in the chat as well.
Yes, and we also have Facebook group, WhatsApp group, and LinkedIn group, where we will put like announcements about upcoming trainings, workshops, jobs. So if you still haven't joined these groups, definitely join. After this event, we will send email to everyone with all important links that you need. Thank you so much for your attention. And before we leave, since we didn't expect so many people, I would like us to click one photo. But in that case, I want all of you who can to turn on your camera. So everyone who is not currently not naked or in pajama, please turn on your camera. so many of us. I'm really, really proud of our team for organizing this. Okay, now online selfie. Okay, this was test one. Now for real. Wait, prepare your best smile in. Okay, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, smile. Okay. This is better than that famous Hollywood selfie. This one was And again, I can hear some husbands doing shopping online while their wife is currently on course. Perks of remote work. Okay, so thank you everyone for your time. Now we have a few minutes for questions from your side. Does anyone has a question?
Actually, I have one question.
Yes.
I'm not sure I want to join to the training, but I'm not sure when I will start my new job and what working hours will be there. So is it possible to use that promo code on other turnus, or can I contact you when I manage that, or is it possible maybe are you filming your lessons so maybe I can do part of that job alone?
For some people that are struggling with time slots, we do have recordings of the training. So it is possible to buy online webinars where you don't need to attend like online live session, but you just download webinars. It is not possible to use this same promo code for next one. Promo code is expiring in 48 hours. But we can keep you on our newsletter list, so you will definitely be informed about other upcoming events and discounts.
Okay, thank you.
And congratulations for your new job.
Oh, we will see that.
Okay, any other questions?
I can see a raised hand. Asfak, please ask your question.
Yeah, hi. Thank you for giving me the chance to ask this question. Usually, I think most of the VA service agencies or the clients ask for the professional indemnity insurance from the VA. So my question to you is, for someone who wants to work for Remote Bob, does that person will have to acquire the professional indemnity insurance in advance, or will be able to work without it?
Well, right now, how it works, client has indemnity insurance and we have indemnity insurance as a company. Right now, we are still not asking individual virtual assistants to have one.
Okay, and apart from this, is there any other sort of certification or registration is required to work as a VA?
No. So, for example, if some of you already has lots of experience as a virtual assistant, it's not obligated to attend this training to apply for a job. You can directly send your CV to hr@remotebob.co.uk. But for the ones that still feel...
I actually did, and I had the opportunity to go through the interview, but unfortunately, I couldn't, clear the interview. I was rejected from the final round.
We will ask our HR what was the reason why they rejected you, and we will definitely check that. Thank you for letting us know. And sorry that you got rejected in the last round. Okay, I think Shayla also wanted to ask something. Oh, you are on mute. Or no,
yeah, I can see. So I didn't raise my hand,
okay.
but so I have never worked as virtual assistant, just like online English teacher. But is it possible that after 1 month, you will train me to be a good assistant. Is that possible in 1 month?
Well, I will say it really depends of you, because let's say, in our last group, out of 20 people who were attending training, we had like 2 that learned everything and that became really, really fabulous virtual assistant. And we also had 2 that still looked very lost after 1 month. So I would say, the training was same for everyone. Like 95% of people learned 70% of things that they need to know. Few of them were exceptional and few of them were really still confused. So it depends on you.
Okay, thank you.
It is possible to learn.
It is possible if I try hard.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay, thank you everyone so much. We will send all the details to your email. We will also have in next 10 days some slots for free consultation call for the ones that are unsure or have additional question. It was really, really nice meeting you, and I look forward to seeing some of you guys on our training and to collaborate with you in the future. Have a great day.
Hi. I'm sorry. Can
Yes,
I
yes.
step in? I'm sorry. I did write my questions in chat, but I saw that.
Sorry.
I'm so sorry. Can I ask my few questions? I have. They are short ones.
Yes.
Thank you
I'm
so much.
sorry for not
Very
seeing
quickly, I asked in chat what kind of clients do need VAs. Was there common profile? Was the liaison between all of them that connects the need to VAs?
We have really different clients. Some of them are coaches, some of them are consultants, some of them are business owners, mainly small company business owners. Some of them are just like professors, writers. So we have people from real estate industry, from funerals, from hospitals, from marketing, from blockchain, from data science. So it's really different kind of industries. I would say what is in common to all of them, they are all really, really busy. They're all really busy and they are used to doing things online, and they travel a lot.
Okay, thank you so much for this. The second question is there any certification needed for this type of job? The clients...
No.
Okay.
No, let's say it is possible that even someone who doesn't have a high school, who didn't graduate from high school, if they do know how to do these tasks confidently, they can still be a good VA. However, we do have some clients, especially lawyers, that are insisting that VA has master degree in business. So, it's not a requirement. You can work as a virtual assistant regardless what kind of educational background you have, but sometimes few clients are insisting on something specific.
Okay, thank you. And the last question, I'm so sorry, but thank you so much for
It's
this.
okay.
I'm sorry, when it comes to charging, the VAs do their jobs by hour. But when it comes to charging, does it go on weekly basis, monthly basis, or daily basis? What's the practice?
Let's say Remote Bob is paying all their virtual assistants on a monthly basis every 6th in the month. So for example, on 6th October, Remote Bob paid all VAs that worked in September. And Remote Bob has policy that even if client doesn't pay to us on time, we are still paying VA on 6th. So for example, we have some clients that didn't pay their bill for 2-3 months, but virtual assistants that are working for those clients, they are getting paid on time, because we want to take that responsibility and we don't want our virtual assistant to worry about that. So in our case, payments are going on a monthly basis, but if you are working on Fiverr or Upwork, you can negotiate with your client and you can ask weekly payments. Daily is not really common, but if you have weekly payments, then you end up paying more bank fees. And bank fees for international transactions are quite high. So you would probably lose like 50 or 100 euros a month just on bank fees if you would get payments on a weekly basis.
Yes, I know that. Thank you so much. That's all for me.
Thank you. We like people with good questions. Okay, thank you guys so much. Have a great day, and I really, really hope that I will see some of you on the education or even in our groups on one of the upcoming educations. Have a fabulous week. Bye.
Thank you, everyone. Bye-bye.